Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is a continuation from the last video where I forgot to mention about two songs that I'm releasing hopefully this year. I wasn't going to show snippets, but this video I'm going to show snippets. They are not fully done, they need a bit of work, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a background about it. So this is a diss track. For all the OG fans, you know I used to do diss tracks. They were all for like fun, they weren't really serious. And yeah, this one I am taking seriously because it's someone that I don't really like. I wouldn't say I hate them, but I just don't like them. And I'm going to get a bit into it. So, I'd known this guy for about 4 years. But I know him, I know of him, never saw him in person. But I texted him a couple times just when I didn't like him. I never liked him. And I knew a lot of stuff about him, and he started saying, oh, we should fight. And I was like, alright, I'm down. Even though he's taller than me, bigger than me, heavier than me, I still wanted to fight him. And I was confident, and I still am confident if I ever fought him, he'd get knocked around. And yeah, I know he called me out to fight at a place in Dublin. It's near town. And I went past that place every single week because obviously I was travelling down to see who I was dating back then. And I was like, okay, I go past every week, so I'll just stop by and then we'll fight, you know, sort it out, scrap, whatever. And he was like, oh, no, I don't want to waste my time. So he asked me to fight, and now he's saying he doesn't want to waste his time, so it just seems like he's a bit of a bitch, he didn't want to fight, whatever. And that's how, kind of, why I don't like him is, he done shit before, which I'm not going to mention because it's not my business to say, but then he asked to fight, and he backed out of the fight. Now, this is why I'm making the diss track. I was trying to be a nice guy to him. This was literally about a few months ago. I hadn't spoke to this guy or texted this guy in years. I was being nice, as nice as I could, of course, because I didn't really respect what he was doing. And he was just being a cunt back. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to stay nice, but I'm going to just let you know you're being a cunt here. And mention my past a little bit. And I was like, okay, I'm more than that. So when that happened, I remember my friends saying, oh, you should make diss tracks again because they were so fun. Because me and him used to do diss tracks on each other. And I was like, nah, I'm alright. Then after that, I kind of thought about it. I was like, fuck it, I'll make a diss track. And it's not going to be a little jokey one like I do with my friends. This one I'm taking seriously. So I'm going to get a bit into him, but I'm not going to say too much because I don't want him to know it's him. I'll get into it a bit later. But yeah, this guy, he's a sexual assaulter. He's an alleged, well, I say alleged, he is kind of a rapist. And I'll mention that more in the second song. It won't be in the snip, I don't think. But yeah, it's a bit fucked. There's only a few things that I kind of mentioned in the first one. I wasn't cutting too deep, but I was just like letting them know, like, stop talking shit about me. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for the first part because I've spoke for a bit. Here's the first snippet.
Wipe your eyes, blow your nose, taste your coffin, here's a rose. Quit your shit, I'm the pro, it's too much, you're pretty low. Is it too much, are you feeling too dead already? You can sleep at night, well here's your little fucking teddy. Gotta be nice, you are starting to get quiet and steady. I'm just trying to make sure you look battle ready.
Alright, so now into the juicy parts. This guy, he done so much, and I learned so much about him from insiders, and I kind of put it all into one. Talking about what he done in the sense of being a sexual assaulter, a rapist, shit like that. And obviously a lot more other things I mentioned. He is forced to stay with his girlfriend even though he's doing all this fucked up shit. Don't know why she wants to stay with him, but he's kind of forced. And it's quite funny, but I had to mention that. And I don't know if I should say this, even though it's going to be in this track. I think it was a year and a half ago, I don't know, someone told me about it. He sent a dick pic to someone, I think, and it got shared around everywhere, and everyone started slagging him about it. Obviously, I didn't know anything about it, obviously, because I don't know anything about, like, I don't speak to him or anyone that he kind of knows. But I heard a lot about it. That's one of the lines. Sorry, I heard a lot about it, and I kind of had to put it into a verse or part of the diss track. And yeah, that's not the most fucked up part though that I mentioned. He is a bit of a pedo. This is apparently alleged, but a few people have said it. So I mentioned it. The first one, I was saying everything that I know is fact. The second one, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say everything I know and everything that's alleged and get into it. And yeah, the second one is gonna be the longest song I ever released. It's between, I think, 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes to 11 minutes. I'm gonna put a poll on my Snapchat and see what people want. Well, anyways, here's the second snippet.
Yes, I'm talking about you being a alleged rapist. You still can't deny it, as I know you're latest. You need some fixing, you need some maintenance. The further I go, you know I didn't fake this. You need a makeshift, you'll be found on the list. After that, you will disappear into the mist. Don't say my name, don't need to be rent. You better hide, you have to go find some tents.
So, that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to get too much into it. I'll say two more things. The fourth thing, I'm going to make a music video for both of them, and I think that'll be very interesting, because I think the music video will give it more meaning. The second one also will have a music video, but in the second one I mentioned something that is why I made the diss track about God. He doesn't believe in God, but he made something about God, which my friend told me he's not religious, so that's how this all started. I was trying to be nice, started saying I don't respect that, and whatever. And the second thing is, I'm gonna promote this like shit everywhere, and I'm gonna make sure this hurts him. Not too bad, but kind of being like, if you wanna fuck around, you're gonna find out. And the only way I think he can stop me doing all this, not by releasing them, they're gonna get released unless he does something quick. If they're released, the only thing that'll get me to stop about any of this is if he either stops all the shit he's doing, or if he wants, which I know he will decline, fight me. As I said, I think he's about 6'1", not that much taller than me, but he's taller than me. I don't know how heavy he is. He's probably about 120 kg. That is literally double my weight. He's probably around that size. And I've heard a lot about him fighting, and he is apparently a shit fighter. That's not why I want to fight him now. This is just, if you want respect, either fight me or stop all the bad shit you're doing. And if he is watching this, you have two options. Stop all the bad shit you're doing, or fight me. And you might not know who you are, but when those diss tracks get released, you will know. You will know it's you. And I don't think you'll be on this channel. But it's a possibility. That's all I'm going to say. I hope you enjoy the snippets, and they do need a lot of work, don't worry. They're not done, and yeah. I hope you enjoy these diss tracks, and hopefully it gives you like memories of the old diss tracks that I've done. This is not for views, this is just being serious. I need to get it out there and kind of show him stop all the shit you're doing. Anyways, I will talk to you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be out soon. It's going to be a good video, and it has I put a lot of editing into it, so I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. God bless.